All right, welcome back, eSIMstudios. So I have the new S26 Ultra right here and the S25 Ultra. Now, what I'm going to do with these two devices, I am going to basically review the display here. So we're gonna review the anti-reflective properties that apparently have decreased on the S26 Ultra. Who knew? I thought we were going to get an improvement, but it looks like that's not the case. We're about to find out. I'm going to compare the display with the anti-reflective display, with the privacy shade on, and then privacy shade on max, and then privacy shade off, and compare the display as far as the colors, the viewing angles, and then I'm going to attempt to put on the anti-reflective screen protector, and then we'll obviously review that as well. I know this is a hot topic right now. Some of y'all have pre-ordered this, and maybe some of y'all are still waiting to see some reviews out there on this, and that's what this video and channel is for. So let me go ahead and peel this off, and let me fly through the setup process. Actually, let's look at the anti-reflective properties right now, because that's probably the best thing we can do at the moment. So I have some studio lights here that we are going to look at the reflection. Yeah, it appears the S26 Ultra shows more reflection than the S25 Ultra. Look at that right there. So you can tell that the S25 Ultra on the right, with that ring light that's showing on the display, can actually see the individual LEDs in that ring light on the right on the S25 Ultra, and on the left they're a little harder to pick out, more of a blur, more reflective. And the more anti-reflective it is, like on the right, the more you can see the individual LEDs. It's reflecting the glow from that light. Let's see if I can catch any more. How about that one right there? That's a good angle right there. So it's maybe, I don't know, maybe 80%. I take that back. It's about 20%. That's a good one right there. It's about, I don't know. It's, oh boy, I don't know why they did this, but pretty frustrating if you're upgrading. That was one key feature that I absolutely love on this S25 Ultra, and to get a less anti-reflection, it's kind of a bummer, quite honestly. But we'll try it with the anti-reflective screen protector on and see what difference that makes. Well, let me go ahead and turn this on for the first time. I'm gonna pause the video, roll through the. I'm not gonna sign in. I'm gonna roll through the setup process and just get to the home screen, just so I can activate the just so I can activate the privacy shade in here, and we'll start comparing. So give me just a second. All right, that went a lot easier than I thought. It only took about 20 seconds to blow through the setup process. Let's turn these displays on full blast. Let me go to display. Let's go to, yeah, brightness is all the way up. Let's go on here. Let's turn the bright. Does this wobble? Oh God, it wobbles. Holy crap. You thought the S25 Ultra was bad at wobbling? This wobbles even more. Oh man. Let me clear my notification. Let me put it on do not disturb, because what the hell's going on? Jesus Christ. There we go. Now let's go to display. Let me turn it up all the way. Now let me do the screen timeout. Let me max it out. Let's do the same thing here so it doesn't go dark. God, that wobble is insane. Okay, so just off the top, let's do the absolute. So we're on max screen brightness on both devices. It looks like the brightness on the left is a little brighter. Not a lot, just a little bit brighter, right? Now, let's go to home screen and try the viewing angles. Actually, let me do this. It's easier for me to tilt it this way. Do you see any transition? I'm looking at it through my camera that I'm recording on, and it's now I'm looking at it at a bad angle. I'm looking at it off to the side. Huh. Looks about the same. Now let's activate the privacy. Now I know a lot of people have been complaining. I've seen this online, especially on Reddit and places. Some people are complaining that the privacy display is not working right. Now here's the toggle for the privacy display, but you can go even further. It's not just this one setting. You can actually select privacy display, and then you can put it in maximum privacy protection. That will black it out, right? When you turn on the privacy display, it just slightly dims it, and it looks like, can you see any from the top down? It may change, it might not. It doesn't, but watch this. See how it... Now, if you do this, and then you put it in max, watch. It makes it like gray. So it activates those cone pixels, those pixels that are shooting beams, and it essentially limits the viewing angles from any direction outside of looking at it head on. So let's see what it looks like. So the normal one is turned on. Let's go home. And let's see what it looks like. That. You know what? The screen does look, so we're on regular privacy mode. It's weird. It gives it like a it gives it like a hologram look, like one of those kids cards, the Harry Potter cards, the hologram cards where you change directions and the character on there changes positions. It's very weird. It is like the Nintendo 2DS switching from 2D to 3D. It's essentially kind of what it is. Now, let's do the maximum mode. And it essentially turns it gray. Are we still on max brightness? Yeah. Interesting. Now, it gives it like a grayish look Let me turn it on and off again. See what it looks like from the top down. It's very weird. I definitely see what it looks like going through the operating system. I definitely would not use this. I would only turn it on when needed. Meaning, like, I would only use it a very minuscule, a very small amount of time. I would not leave it on all day. Right? Only put it on if you're literally riding in a subway. As soon as you get off the subway, boom, turn it off. Or same thing on an airplane. As soon as you don't need it, turn it off because it gives it a weird shimmer. I'm not sure if it's coming through in the camera, but with your naked eye when it's turned on, gives it a very weird, almost silver haze type of look to it, almost a silver tint to it. I definitely would not rock this all day long. It looks too weird. In fact, the display on the S25 Ultra looks better. But that's with it on. Let me turn it off again. Shit. Here we go. They're on full blast. The colors look almost... Let's go back to the display. Let me turn on... Because my colors, I just remember... Damn, this is on adaptive brightness. Why would it do that to me? All the way. Let's go down to... Okay, it's in vivid. And then let me go to advanced. Keep on forgetting it's not swipe. Where does mine at? Because I want to keep it as close as possible. Display... Let's go to screen mode, vivid. I'm on cool. Let's go all the way cool. Let me change the wallpaper here. Huh. Well, I guess you'll be the judge. It looks kind of similar. There's obviously some pros and cons. Let's say you do get the privacy shade, which is cool. Colors look okay to me, honestly. It's really not that faded. It's only when it's activated that it looks weird, in my opinion. Let's do this. Since it was on 1080p, let me activate the most dense pixels possible. So let's go to QHD and see if that makes a difference. I turned mine off. I put mine on full HD, honestly, to try to help conserve battery life because this phone is the phone is jacked up with the battery. Let's see real quick if that makes a difference. And then what I'm going to do is we'll put the anti-reflective display on and then see if that makes a difference. We need all the way full blast. There we go. So we're full blast on the color of the wallpaper is slightly different, but that's the stock wallpaper that came with the S25 Ultra, and this one looks like a slightly different shade. I wish I could get exactly the same wallpaper, but now it's on QHD, both devices. Huh. Now let's see what it looks like real quick with QHD and the privacy shade on. That's regular mode. Now let's put it on full blast. See how it turns it gray? It's just weird. Huh. But let's see what it does. Yeah, it looks like the quality of the pixels get worse when you turn it on full blast mode. I'm not sure if you can see the density of the pixels. Is that coming through, or I can just see it with my naked eye? It looks like the resolution gets worse when you turn it on full blast mode in QHD. Well, God, look at that thing wobble. It's horrible. Now, let me take this off. Now, let's try, I'm going to put on the screen protector real quick. Give that a try. So this is the Samsung anti-reflective film. This is the film right here. Let's see what it comes with. So here is the fit. Does it just come with one, or does it come with two? Oh, good. It comes with two, because if you screw one up, you would be screwed. So here's the installation. All right, nobody reads that. I don't know what the freak this is. All right, so what I'm going to do is, it doesn't come with a wet wipe. So how are we supposed to clean this thing? What the hell is this? Am I supposed to take that off? Well, thankfully, I got a paper towel here. Probably not the best thing to use, but I don't have a alcohol cloth. So what I'm going to do is clean it with this, and then clean it with the microfiber. Then we will hit it with the dust sticker. This is just to get the oil, any dirt, oil, grime that's on the display. Gets that off. Let's hit it with the microfiber. Buff it out if there's any smudges and or streaks. Then we'll hit it with the sticker. Just like this. Okay. Then I'm assuming the phone goes in here like that. I think you peel this to stick it on the phone so the phone doesn't rotate. I hope. Guess we'll find out. Goes in there. I guess like that. And then take this sucker out. Oh God, why do they do it like this? What the freak? Never been the one to read directions. So, just of you, those of y'all that are wondering, A, B, C, D, E, I see. That needs to come off. Just like that. Okay. Then there you go. So that's with the anti-reflective display. Now you can see, the anti-reflective screen protector film. Now you can see there's a little line right there. Can you see that? A little line in the middle of the display where the where these two film protectors were laying down on there and you peel them off, that will go away. So don't freak out. That's normal with film screen protectors nowadays that have two layers that you peel off on both sides. That'll go away with time, so don't worry about that. But real question is, how does the privacy display look with the anti-reflective film screen protector on there? And does it help? Does it increase the anti-reflectiveness? Well, let's see. So, where is... Yikes, I don't know about that. What the hell? What do y'all think? Huh. It looks blurrier. It looks more blurry, but it looks like it improved it slightly. I don't know. Let me know what you think, because I'm kind of at a loss for words. I don't know if it made it better or worse. I think because it looks blurrier, like the little mini LEDs in there. It looks blurrier, but I think it improved it slightly. I think. I don't really know what to think of this, man. This is kind of weird. Now, let's activate, before we get out of here, let's activate the privacy on here with the anti-reflective screen protector. Actually, I guess I could go back. Okay, so let's activate it on normal mode, and we'll put it in max mode here in a second. Is this still on full blast? Yep. Let's see, is this still on full blast? Yep. See what it looks like here. Now, let's put it in full blast. Is it anti-reflective in privacy shade? Maybe it is. I mean, I guess that really wouldn't affect the display because the privacy shade is underneath the anti-reflective glass and or screen protector. Huh. What do y'all think? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still kind of like, I really don't know what to take from this. I look, personally, I'm not gonna use it. The privacy shade. So, but for those of y'all that do fly a lot, that are on subways quite a bit, that's why I wanted to make this video for y'all that are trying to decide on whether or not to get the device. I think the S26 Ultra. I think it's all right. Look, let me take this off because I'm gonna be using it without this. So let's go like that, right? I think the display looks fine. I still believe the S24 Ultra probably has the best AMOLED display, and I think this one has the S25 Ultra has the best anti-reflective display, and then they kind of blurred it all up with this one. Now, it's still a great display. It still looks beautiful, but I think the devices from the past have some certain qualities that I would not hesitate to hang on to, whether you have an S25 Ultra or an S24 Ultra. Still great devices in 2026, so I don't think you need to rush to grab one of these. But this looks like a really nice phone. The display looks cool. I honestly can't tell that much, but I think the displays from the S25 series and the S24 series are just as good. Again, they have redeeming qualities that would allow you to hang on to the device, meaning you don't need to rush out and upgrade to the S26 Ultra. If you don't need to upgrade, I think you're cool with your device. But interesting, and let me know what you think in the video, because from the naked eye, I can see some slight differences. But let me know what you think. I'm interested to see what your comments are and get into this discussion down below in the comments. I gotta roll. Peace. Wobble, wobble.